Good morning, boys and girls. Today I have our Mabel and then Mrs. Strauss' real Mabel. She wanted to say hello this morning. So say hi, Mabel. Oh, I know. Say hi to the boys and girls. Okay. We're going to try to read a story today. Mabel's probably not going to stick around for very long. Our story today is Me on the Map. I figured while you were home today, you could maybe do an activity at the end of the story today. So Mabel is still checking it out. She doesn't know what's going on. So me on the map. This is very difficult to have a dog in my lap. This is me. You can see all the drawing stuff. We're going to do an activity at the end. Yes, Mabel, I know. This is me in my room. This is a map of my room. This is me on the map of my room. If you look, she's drawn her bedroom, her desk and her chair and her on the bed. So be thinking about what you have in your room that you could draw. This is my house. So now she's drawn a map of her house. This is a map of my house. This is my room on the map of my house. So look at all the rooms. Mabel's going to say goodbye. This is my street. This is a map of my street. This is my house on the map of my street. So you can see that she's drawn her house and all the houses around her. How many houses do you have on your street? This is my town. Look at all of those buildings. Think about the town you live in. What are some of the buildings that you could draw? This is a map of my town. This is my street on the map of my town. So she has drawn the streets and roads in her town. Think about where our school is and what's around our school that you could draw. This is my state. We live in the state of Maine. This is a map of my state. She lives in Kansas. This is my town on the map. She lives in Pleasant Grove. Some of you live in Litchfield, Sabattis, or Wales. You could draw that on the map. This is my country, the United States of America. This is a map of my country. And on the map, here is the state of Maine that we live in. So maybe you have friends or family in different parts of the United States that you could maybe write them a letter while you're home and ask a grown-up to mail it for you. Or send them an email while you're home. And she's pointing to her state. She lives in Kansas. So that is her state where she lives on the map. This is my world. It is called Earth. It looks like a giant ball. If you could unroll the world and make it flat. So that's what Earth looks like from space. If you were to take a rocket ship today and go up into space and look down, that's what it would look like. It would look something like this if you were able to flatten the Earth. We live in North America, but these are the different parts of the world. This is my country on the map of the world. North America right there, and we have Europe, Asia, South America, Africa, Antarctica, and Australia. So maybe while you're home during our school shutdown, you could look up some of these different places around the world and what other boys and girls are doing when they're not at school. So here's how I find my special place on the map. First, I look at the map of the world and find my country. So she's finding North America, which is where the continent we live on. I have a little sticky note from the last time. Then I look at the map of the country and find my state. So she's looking for Kansas. We would look for Maine, way up at the top. Then I look at the map of the state and find my town. So have a grown-up look up the state of Maine online if you can, or a map, and try to find the town you live in, Litchfield, Wales, or Sabattis. Then I look at the map of my town and find my street. She lives on Oak and Main Street. That's what the signs say for her street. And on my street, I find my house. There's her address, 1234 Oak Street. And in my house, I find my room. she's used the map that she drew of her house. She has her brother's room on the map, her room, the living room, the kitchen, her mom and dad's room, and the bathroom. All a map. So think about what you could draw for a map of your house. And in my room, I find me. Just think. So she has all kinds of maps, and she's thinking about what she can draw for a map of her room. In rooms and houses, on streets, in towns, in countries all over the world, everybody has their own special place on the map. Just like me. So she's drawn herself. Look at the map she drew of her bedroom, of her standing on top of the world, and her house. Just like me on the map. So boys and girls, that's the story for today. And I hope that you have a good weekend. I will check back in on Monday. So today, get outside and play. I know at my house there's lots of mud, lots of things that you can be finding outside now that all the snow has melted. So try to see what kind of adventures you can have outside today. Or maybe stay inside and draw a map of your house. So take care. Love you. Talk to you Monday.